You might be asking yourself, why is Margarita showing me two T's? These two T's symbolize two different types of fonts. I am Margarita Estrada, teaching you how to connect emotionally while generating rewards. And today, we're talking about typography, and specifically how fonts determine the mood that we create for our websites. Steve Jobs took a calligraphy course back in 1972, and little did he know that learning about fonts would then turn into the first group of designs for Apple computers, right? Of course, the original um, Apple design and font was invented by Susan Kare, Kare, but Steve Jobs' interest in calligraphy and font design and strokes and so on was part of what made Apple such a recognizable brand, particularly with graphic designers. And in fact, it is still the number one computer product that is used for graphic design. And part of it is because of fonts. So here we have two T's. So the left T is sans serif, and the right one is a serif T. What makes a difference is the edging. So the sans serif T does not have any edging, and the right one, which is the serif T, does. Why is this important? The left one is easier on the eye to read, and the right one, for a person who has difficulty, who is visually impaired, sometimes it is difficult. So when designing your website, it is very important to look at typography and see what mood or what feeling you would like to evoke. So we're going to look at, hold on one second, and I will stop the share, and then we'll go back out. Let me, all right, so then we will, let's see here. Okay, then what I want to do is that I want to share this Word document because I want to show you the differences in design and why it is important. So now I want to share the screen again, and we're going to look at, so we're going to look at these different fonts, and you will see let me get this out of the way. Hold on a second. All right. So we're going to look at my name written in different fonts so that you can see the different mood that fonts can evoke. So the first one is a sans serif font. And as I explained to you before, a sans serif font does not have any edging. So as you can see, this is plain Arial. This is my name in Arial bold, so it creates a more commanding and demanding mood. My name written in Arial narrow creates a whole different feel there, right? It's more, it's almost as if my name, I am constricted, and it creates that. So if you're a writer and you're trying to maybe evoke a feeling of being constricted and being um, not being able to get out of something, Arial narrow evokes that feeling. Then next is the Arial rounded bold, which creates another feeling of it's kind of like light, is constricted, but at the same time light. And if you see in the typography, the spacing between the letters are more separated. Next, it's my name in Times New Roman. Now, Times New Roman, of course, is the most common font that is ever used. And this one is a serif font. And as you can see, it has the edging underneath the M. And all the letters have edging. That's when you know that it is a serif font. Calibri is a sans serif font. Calibri is kind of like a fun font, I would say. But my favorite by far is Kandara. This is the one I use for my website. So it was very interesting. I did an experiment at my job. So we were trying a trifold, and I decided to design the trifold in 3 different fonts, in the Kandara, Times New Roman, and Arial. And everybody chose Kandara. They said, "Oh my God, for some reason this page seems easier on the eye to read." Little did they know that I was putting together an experiment. I used everybody at my job as a focus group, right? So let's look at my name in Bodoni, and this is also a serif font. You can tell that by the edging. But also, you see the way it is compressed? What kind of feeling does that create? It's kind of like by looking at it, you can tell that it is tight. So it creates that mood of tightness. The next one is Black Ladder, and that's used for mystery movies. And I've seen this font in a lot of horror movies and things like that. And as you can see, my name here indicates like it's mystery and so on. Brush script is very playful. It is a bit more sophisticated. The other one, Chiller, of course, is another one that is used and is, of course, it's inspired by the Chiller series back in the 60s and 70s. And then finally, my name written in curls. And this one is playful. It's used a lot for if you like for parties and for kids' parties in particular, that one is used. So as you can see, typography plays a major role in our lives. And going forward, I want you to go out there and I want you to observe typography and how it's used. I know my family thinks it's crazy the fact that I am just enamored about fonts and the usage and how they play a role in how we feel about things. But it is really important to take a look. And that is my short lesson today on typography. I am Margarita Strada, teaching you how to connect emotionally while generating rewards. And remember, build your arsenal, break the barriers, step up and dare to be the challenger, the initiator, and the change agent that you were meant to be. Until next time.